What is up, everyone? Today I'm super excited because we are about to head over to the grocery store. I'm going to be showing y'all a grocery haul so that you can get a better idea as to some of the foods that I like to eat on a day-to-day basis. All right, we made it here to the mall. There's going to be a ton of distractions, lots of food, lots of places to shop. We're here for a reason, so we're going to go straight to Target. We just picked everything up. All of our groceries are stocked. We're gonna go ahead and check out, and then I'll see everyone at the house. So far on this channel, we've spent a lot of time talking about training. We've covered different training principles. Y'all have seen me in the gym. We've done little Q&As, but one of the missing puzzle pieces that we really haven't focused that much on is when it comes to nutrition. Of course, the training aspect of things is very important, but without the right game plan when it comes to nutrition, you're really doing yourself a disservice in your fitness journey. So today we're gonna be doing a grocery haul. We just got back. I have all my groceries here. Really excited to share it with you. And before I do, I just wanted to give a quick little disclaimer and a quick reminder as well that I want all of you to remember that the best diet that is out there is going to be the one that's gonna work best for you. So I think first and foremost, it's very important that you are crystal clear on what your goal actually is. Are you trying to go more of a direction towards fat loss and getting leaner? Or are you, like me, trying to aim for more muscle building, putting on more size, building out your frame, and building your strength? So first, it's important to know what your goal is, and then from there, you can kind of reverse engineer it. Of course, if you are trying to get leaner, if you're going for a more fat loss aspect of things, really working on the aesthetics, the way you feel, everything like that, then it's gonna be a little bit more important to go for more foods that are volume focused. These can be things like your vegetables, things like quinoa, lentils, everything like that. If you're like me and you're trying to put on a little bit more size, you're trying to build some muscle, then it's gonna be a bit smarter to go for foods that are actually a bit denser, right? And thinking about more, complex carbohydrates and even simple carbohydrates like rice and pasta, and thinking about really getting in, your lean protein sources and really just packing on as many calories into your plate as possible. So whenever I go grocery shopping, there are 3 main categories that I personally like to focus on to help simplify nutrition. So the main 3 buckets that I focus on when I go grocery shopping is going to be 1, your lean protein sources. So that's what I'm gonna show you all first. And then 2 is going to be things like your carbohydrate sources as well. And then 3 can be things like your vegetables and your fruits, some healthy fats. So those are kind of the 3 main categories. And when it comes to nutrition, I feel like a lot of people will start by cutting out certain food groups and completely eliminating food groups from their diet and from their nutrition. But instead of doing that way and going that direction of things, generally when you cut things out completely and you completely eliminate, it's harder to adhere to it long term. So of course, we're here always trying to make sustainable changes. So instead of thinking about all the things that you have to subtract, I think it's a lot easier to think about certain things that you can add on to your diet and add on to your nutrition instead of always thinking about things that you need to take away. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into our grocery haul. So first and foremost, we are gonna start off with our lean protein sources. So first things first, here I have some salmon, great, healthy, lean protein, high in omega fats, really easy to actually just go ahead and bake, really easy to cook. I just throw in a little bit of lemon pepper on there, a little bit of oil spray, and then it's pretty much good to go. So starting off with some salmon. Secondly, what I have here is some pre-marinated chicken breast. So another great option, lean protein. This one's pretty much already ready to go, so it's really easy to just go ahead, throw it on the pan, super easy to cook, and really versatile, right? You can pretty much eat it with anything. Next thing I have here is going to be my ground beef, and this one is the lean version. If you take a look, so it's 96% lean. This is just gonna help, especially if you're tracking your macros, it's gonna keep that fat macro nice and low. And this one, honestly, the taste is good. And like I said, we do like to aim for the leaner beef source to keep it lower in healthy fats. After that, you'll see here that we do have some non-fat Greek yogurt. So this is 0%, you'll see here. Another great option. You can add it into a lot of different things, or even just have it on its own, throw in some blueberries, throw in a little bit of honey to sweeten it if you'd like to. And this can be a great option for a snack, or even if you want to marinate some of your meats like chicken, this can actually make it so that it's a little bit more tender, a little bit juicier, and not super dry by adding a light coating of non-fat Greek yogurt on there. Next protein source that I wanted to talk about here is going to be our eggs, of course. Eggs are a great option. Another one that's super versatile. I add it into my protein pancakes. I make my own omelets, everything like that. Eggs are always a great move. So we got those right here. And then we also have egg whites, which is another great option. You can add it into a bunch of different things as well. So egg whites are also a wonderful option when it comes to our lean protein sources. One or two that I wanted to highlight as well. So I do have here some chicken sausage. This is from the deli section. Really easy, it's already made, it's already good to go. You can add it into any of your meals, or even making a quick easy sandwich with these. High in protein. It is a little bit higher in sodium, so I wouldn't recommend eating a whole bunch of these every day. But if you're on the go, if you want something quick, these are convenient and easy. Kind of following that same trend here, we do have more deli meat. So this is turkey breast. I personally like the honey smoked option, just a little bit more flavor. It's gonna make all the foods that you're cooking taste really good and slightly sweet as well. So that pretty much covers our lean protein options. We're ready to move on to some of our carbohydrate options next. So first and foremost, you will see here that I do have some cereal. Honestly, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of my favorite meals, and especially for me right now, since I am bulking, getting enough carbohydrates can be something that's a little bit difficult sometimes, especially later in the day. So if I ever feel like I'm getting low on the carbs and I need to up my carbohydrates a little bit, this can be a good option for me to incorporate. On top of that here, you will see that we do have our protein pancake mix. This is another great option. It's high in protein, has some fiber in there, has some carbs in there, and protein pancakes are awesome. It's also part of my recipe book, so if you are ever curious about how to make protein pancakes, definitely check out my recipe book. This is the dark chocolate flavor. It's really fantastic, tastes super good, has little mini chocolate chips in there as well. So you can satisfy that sweet tooth while still staying on track. I did want to highlight this option as well. If you take a look, this is the Banza chickpea pasta. Has around 22 grams of protein per serving, so that's absolutely fantastic. Healthy carbohydrate source, high in fiber, and also high in protein. These are a great option. I can honestly barely tell the difference between these and the pasta that I used to eat way back when. So this is a fantastic option, Banza chickpea pasta. And then up next, we're actually going to go and dive into some of the fruits and vegetables that I got. Really important to incorporate these as well. Not only are they gonna add a nice splash of color to your meals, but on top of that, it's gonna give you some more of those micronutrients that are really important to help optimize your health long term. So we do have some onions here that I got. So very simple, you can add it to pretty much anything. A lot of times when I am making my beef and chicken options, I do like to mince up some onions, so we got those there. On top of that, we have some frozen vegetables. So right here, I have some sweet peas that are frozen. Really easy to just heat them up or even just add it into any meal as well. I really enjoy these. We have some green beans here too. So green beans are awesome. I like the crunch, I like the texture. Really easy to add it into any meal. I'm probably gonna pair this with my salmon that I showed you all earlier. We got some mushrooms as well. I usually add these with my eggs in the morning or even with one of my main meals. Then from there, we have some bananas. Really great kind of as a snack or even as a pre-workout meal. A lot of the times if you're on the go and you don't have time to eat a meal, let's say an hour before, bananas are easy, quick, digesting, and will give you some energy right away, right off the bat. So these are a great option as well. Some more fruit. So we do have our blueberries here. Great option, really good, especially if you're cutting. These are super low calorie. You can eat a whole bunch of them and not necessarily have to think about the calories as much. We do have some garlic here as well. Really great to kind of spice up your foods, add a little bit more flavor, and it's just a really great superfood. So garlic, I love. We also have here some sweet bell peppers. So these are awesome. Multiple things you can do. You can either chop them up or you can even keep them kind of open-faced by chopping off the top and kind of stuffing them and then baking the whole thing. So that's another option there. We got our bell peppers. Wanted to just highlight one or two kind of off things here too. So we do have some canned beans, which are great. These are just standard, typical black beans. Low in sodium is the one that I opted in for this round. Just for this sweet tooth here, we do have some Halo Top, which is a great option if you do enjoy ice cream, but you want to kind of make sure that you're still on target, still hitting all your goals and everything like that. Halo Top can be a great option. I always recommend taking it out, letting it melt a little bit, and then eating it. That's usually when it tastes best to me. We have some more carb sources here. So I got Boom Chicka Pop, also to help with this sweet tooth. Low in calories, not that much sugar or anything like that. So this is kind of like a guilt-free snack that all of you can incorporate. From there, we have a couple more healthy carbs here. So I have this pre-made rice. It's pretty much ready to go. All you have to do is stick it in the microwave, 90 seconds, and then it's ready to go. These are really convenient and super easy, especially if you aren't that confident when it comes to meal prep. This can be a great option to kind of just make everything on the go, heat it up, and then it's ready. Then from there, I did want to highlight really just like oil spray is going to be fantastic. It's going to save you hundreds of calories in a long-term game, right? This oil spray has 0 calories, when compared to 1 tablespoon of oil, which is actually gonna be closer to 120 calories. So this is a game changer, and I would definitely recommend using and cooking with an oil spray. From there, just wanted to highlight one of the milks that I personally enjoy using. It is called Fairlife Ultra Filtered, high in protein. I did get the chocolate flavor. Once again, you know, if I am craving something a little bit sweeter, or even if I'm craving chocolate directly, you know, this can be a better substitution for me, and you know, will help satisfy that sweet tooth while I'm still staying on track. So as you can see here, this is pretty much our grocery haul that we have, and these are all the items that I picked up today. I hope that, you know, this was helpful for you. I want you to keep in mind that, remember, at the end of the day, the best diet honestly is going to be the one that works for you. So these are foods that I'm incorporating that I personally enjoy quite a bit. As long as you break it down into those 3 categories, and as long as you are doing your best to really stay consistent and really fuel your body in the right way, you're gonna be in a great place long term. So this is our giant grocery haul, and I hope it gave you some ideas and a little bit more insight as to, you know, what are some of the foods that you can start incorporating every time you go into a grocery store. This concludes today's grocery haul YouTube video. I hope that you got some value out of today's video. It's really exciting for me to show you a little bit different aspect of your fitness journey, right? Instead of only focusing on that exercise and training aspect of things, I wanted to show you a little bit more when it comes to the types of foods that you can incorporate more of, and some of the ways that you can actually stay on top of your fitness journey by actually going grocery shopping. Some of the videos that we have planned out coming up in the future, of course, we're gonna show more workouts. You guys will get to see how I actually like to meal prep for the week as well. If there are any other types of videos that you would like to see, just go ahead and comment down below, and I'll take all of the comments into consideration. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. As per usual, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all next time. Take care.